The breathing should be one in which the self visualize refreshing energy coming into the body with each breath. You might see this as blue and sparkly, gold and reflective, or something else that is pleasing. Use a color and see the energy as something that is, to the self, reflective of electrical, magnetical energy coming into the body. Twinkling lights, sparkly lights, or, if not, then simply a calming influence or color, or even perhaps a cloud. It is the personal choice, but the intention is to see this coming in and out of the body. Let us say, breathing deeply, one sees cold, sparkly influences or energy coming into the body. This can be felt in the lungs, exhilarating, you'll see, as a feeling. Then as the body exhale, the exhalation would be a seeing or removing all the adverse thoughts, the worries, the concerns, the challenges, the negativity, whatever you wish to call it. Then allow the mind to see the self and to feel the sensation coming up, welling up through the body, from the feet all the way up to the head itself, as if the self is being surrounded by a warm, comfortable coat, blanket, snowsuit, uniform, whatever you wish. Even seeing the self being surrounded in a sleeping bag, for instance. The body become warm and toasty. You have now done two things. The respiration is improved, and you are drawing upon energy out of thin air. You are allowing the body to absorb this energy and are directing it to every part of the body. The meditation would be simply to see the self, whether you would find yourself floating in a tube of glass, or you would see yourself with energy filling up all around you, swirling energy about you. The intention would be a soft, comfortable feeling of becoming lighter and lighter. Now you may also add to this, if you are skilled, to see the exercise of stimulating the Kundalini forces, the creative energy within the self, and allowing it to migrate up through the body. Begin by having pleasing, even pleasurable or erotic thoughts. This will stimulate the gonads or the base chakra. You may feel aroused. Allow this energy that is pleasing to come up through the abdomen, through the heart, through the chest, up through the throat, and into the head. Seeing it as, again, the self being filled up as if you would fill up a glass. Or to see the self warming up and feeling this energy coming up the outside of the body, through the spine more exactly, but as if the whole body is becoming warmer and warmer. Liken it to the idea of being put into water, as if you would be sinking from the surface of the water, slowly and gently down until you would go under the water. You would feel the water surrounding the body as it moves up through the torso, and the body becomes submerged in this energy or feeling or sense of loving, pleasurable energy. This will have the effect of relaxing the body and, indeed, in time, moving the Kundalini energy higher and higher in the body through the various narrow points or chakra points, and allowing that of the fullness to come into the head. The body will feel first aroused, then it will feel, let us say, pleasurable, then it will feel totally at ease and comfortable, with a high degree of pleasurable calmness that will surround the self. Then you may look upward and gaze into the great beyond and see what is waiting above the self, using the mind's eye. Here you may be given or receive things that would be colors, or would be shapes, or would be other aspects that would be pleasurable, favorable, pleasing, and above all, positive in their response or communication with the self. Still further, if you wish to go through the body with the colors of the rainbow, with the 7 colors. Beginning with the lowest portion, red, then this would be across the gonads, the reproductive center of the body. As if the body would be in a picture, and you would draw on it wide bands of color. First red from the bottom, then orange, and then a lime green, and then into yellow, then into a certain transition into blue, to indigo, and then to purple. As if a marker would be drawn across the picture if it would be in a small picture, to see the various color shades or strata, and allow these to be in the mind's eye seen and in the body felt. These will influence the chakras and will raise up the energy, but not to be concerned of this, only that you are concentrating on the colors and the bands going up through the various chakra points. You will be able to see yourself in your mind's eye, and you may be able to feel yourself detaching from your physical self. A certain sense of awe, reverence, and peace will come over the self. See the self in the mind's eye, see the colors, go through the colors as if you are looking through them close up. And this should bring a very good sense of self, and at that point in time, harmony. Then you may see another, or you may see some activity in the great beyond. This would be for the self to investigate as to what is seen, or re-seen, or explored. But at that point, the self will be in a great state of harmony. Allow the universal forces to come into the self to repair the self physically, financially, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Pray for those things that you want at that time. If you can come to a point where you have lost track of time for a few minutes, then you have accomplished your goal, and you have entered the ever-present moment, the creative force you would call God Almighty. See?